Of course I don't want you out of my life.
And what is this all about?
Well, I've had a lot of time on my hands these past few months.
So have I. It seemed like forever.
Well, I've been thinking that maybe we've been trying to cram too much into too little time.
You said that already.
But I'm not talking about just this week. I'm talking about even before I left. I mean, we were so in love. We had to do everything and have everything right away.
What's wrong with that?
Well, for one thing, I'm not sure we were as ready for marriage as we thought we were.
Michelle, we said our wedding vows to each other.
But it wasn't legal.
Well, I guess you don't want to make it legal anytime soon?
No, I just don't want to rush into anything. I mean, we're so young. We have our whole lives ahead of us.
We got our whole lives ahead of us.
Don't we?
Yeah, we do. And I thought we were going to spend them together.
We will be.
In how many years?
Just give us a chance to get to know each other. Really know each other.
We already do know each other.
Well, yeah. But
You don't want to get rushed into anything. All right. I won't rush you into anything. I won't do anything you don't want me to do, okay?
you mean that?
Yeah, I mean that. We'll take it a day at a time. All right?
All right.
And I'll tell you what I want to do today. Oh, that's if you can bear hanging out with me for another hour or two.
Stop it.
I want to go somewhere together. Maybe we can get back to where we were.
There's nothing to get back to.
No.
Nothing's really changed.
Look, we've said enough for now, all right? Come on, let's go.
Lead the way.
Sweetheart, not to repeat myself, but I love you, I miss you, and I want you home. All right, I will. So I'll see you then, if not before. Sweetheart, before you go, did I mention the fact that I love you? Well, I do. Well, get used to it, all right? Okay. You take care. All right. Sorry, I adore my wife. I'll be in touch.
Do you think he believed you?
Well, I'm not sure. But he's smart enough not to turn away a gift horse.
Well, he'd better be, or I'm getting myself another lawyer.
I don't think you're going to jail.
Ben, thank you.
Why the sad face?
That's not for myself.
For me? Oh, come on.
Ben, I know what it's like to love someone that you can't have.
I'm a big boy. I think I can handle it.
You say so.
I say so.
Okay. Thank you again.
No thanks required.
We do have one problem, though.
What's that?
Harley. She insists on continuing this investigation of Carl's murder, and I can't get her to stop.
Well, have you tried asking her?
Yes, I've talked to her, but it is like talking to a wall.
Well, maybe we should pay this wall a visit. Maybe we can change her mind.
I don't know if it's going to do any good.
Oh, I think it's worth a try, don't you?
Sure, I guess.
After you.
Frank, you have no grounds to arrest either
I'm
one
going
of
to
us.
say this one more time. You came into the police station, you asked for this file, and I said no. And then you got your friend right here to distract me while you tricked one of my men into giving you this file. Then all of a sudden, it just magically appears on my desk this morning. Case closed.
Frank, you have no case.
Really, Harley? Are you telling me that if I dusted this file for fingerprints, that I wouldn't find any of yours on it?
You might.
Harley, that's not funny. Give me this. You don't think I'll throw you in jail, but I will, sis.
Frank, come on. What is your problem?
What is your problem? What are you doing here anyway? I thought you guys were having problems, or is that just part of the act?
Well, you know, not that it's any of your business, but we have reached a truce.
Reached a truce. You sure can pick 'em, sis.
Oh, hey, you know what, Frank?
What, Philip?
Let me tell you something. I don't know.
Bill, let me tell you something. She
coming-
came in
no,
the police
listen,
station
you
and she
don't come
stole
in
this
here
file.
and accuse us of something when you
An
have no
officer
Hello?
told me
What,
that
just
he
be-
gave the file
Speaking.
to Marley.
because she
What
was
is she
there
doing in the police
yesterday and
station
I
Oh,
was there
yeah.
yesterday. All of a sudden there's a
That's it.
What is she doing?
Oh, she
That's it,
She has
JC.
friends down there. She's coming down to see you.
Oh, yeah,
Penny.
She gets this file from his...
JC Penney. You can find a beautiful dress at JC Penney. Right. I'll see you there in half an hour. JC Penney. Bye.
I just thought you two'd like to know. I saw somebody looked an awful lot like Reva, driving like a lunatic down Long Ridge Lane.
How long ago was this?
Oh, well, you don't get excited. It wasn't, the real Reva, because the Reva I knew was a good driver, and this one was all over the road. I mean, either it was the first time in life behind the wheel, or she was loaded, and, Reva didn't drink that much and certainly didn't drive drunk.
Okay, so it wasn't Reva.
She was going about 60 miles an hour. It almost hit me, I tried to flag her down, and she actually sped up. You two wouldn't be able to explain that now, would you?
Was she alone?
I don't... What difference would that make to you? I mean, if it wasn't Reva. Or could it be that was her clone?
Could you drop it for the last
You're
time,
getting
please?
nervous. What, is the secret out?
There's no secret, Buzz.
Oh, well, great. Then you won't mind if I go to the press and tell them everything you say I don't know.
You know what? You want to go to the press, go to the press. Go to anybody you want to. Tell them that Josh Lewis is living with a clone. You have my blessing.
And you're never going to come back again. I said I wouldn't. How am I supposed to be sure of that? You have my word. Which is worth exactly nothing.
Look, you're not going to leave Springfield, right?
You got that right.
And Joshua and the kids can't see the two of us together because that would destroy them, and I have no intention of doing that to them. So if you don't leave, I'll have to.
That's the way I see it.
I'm gonna need some money to get out of town and get settled someplace else. And then I assure you, I will be history.
I think I can get you some cash.
I'm sure you can. Now, would you please untie me?
You've got to be kidding.
I can't exactly get on an airplane with my hands tied behind my back.
How stupid do you think I am?
I don't think you're stupid at all. And not to toot my own horn, but I'm not stupid either. And if you're what you say you are, if you are my clone, then we have the same blood running through our veins. We're like twins. And if we are that close, then I'd want what you want.
Believe me, we couldn't be any closer.
I want to believe you. I really do. It's just a little difficult to believe something that's so far out. You can understand that, can't you? So you're saying you want proof? It would help. Do you have any? Yes, I do. Michael took pictures of me the whole time I was growing up. And Joshua kept saying that I looked exactly like you from the time I was a baby. Would the pictures convince you? It would sure help. Okay, I'll get them. Could you untie me first? Nice try. I'll be back soon. Don't get lonesome. Clone. Right. You crazy, crazy woman.
Harley, who was that?
Friend of mine from high school.